This India must have, but we must do it in our own way. Dr. Deshmukh speaks before a distinguished body of the country's leaders. India is a vast land. Millions are malnourished. India will give priority to food and nutrition as a matter of national policy. All over the world, the problem is not just food, but the right food. Meals for Millions has an answer. MPF, multipurpose food. Here, Mr. Melaleu, Director of the Relief Committee of the National Christian Council, gets a first-hand report on the program from Mrs. Pat Ram, Administrative Assistant, and Dr. Karnag. Today, Meals for Millions provides 1 million meals a year of Indian MPF to Christian missions through the National Christian Council. Food scientists decided to base India's MPF on peanut meal. India grows nearly 5 million tons of peanuts annually. And converted into MPF instead of animal feed, this would go far to solve the nation's food problem. In the United States, soybean meal was used for chicken feed. Now soybean meal is coming into its own as human food as a result of the MPF example. We have the tools. We have the know-how. We have the materials needed to prevent malnutrition throughout the world. At Madras in India, 100 children had MPF added to their food for 90 days. Another 100 got the same food without MPF. The first group gained 0.8 of an inch as compared to 1/10 for the second group. The average weight gain was nearly 9 pounds as against 3.5 pounds. Food for the Madras experiment was produced at India's famous research institute at Mysore. As a result of the Madras tests, production went into high gear. The government of Madras placed orders for almost 3 million pounds of Indian MPF to give 1 million school children a daily MPF supplement. The Indian program for MPF could not have succeeded without the dedication of such men as Mysore's director, Dr. Subramanian. In India's villages, Meals for Millions wages the constant battle against hunger. 90% of India's people live in 700,000 villages. This is one hunger front on which Mr. V. Balu, Information Director for the Institute, is a Meals for Millions ambassador of hope. Teams like this educate the people by giving food and explaining what it is, what it will do, how it is used. The Meals for Millions program is helping to unlock the gate marked Freedom from Want. The world's hungry people are learning that malnutrition is preventable. MPF tastes good as porridge. Children like it as candy or sweets. Some like it plain. Some like it fancy. Governmental and educational authorities sample India's MPF in many forms, and they approve. Outside New Delhi, welfare workers give mothers instruction on infant care. Nutro biscuits containing MPF are distributed along with packets of food. At the American Embassy, MPF was demonstrated as a good, acceptable food for the families of embassy employees, not merely as an emergency relief food. India is a vast land. The number of those in want is staggering. This may explain why she became the first country to give nutrition priority in national policy. All over the world, the big problem is food. The right kind of food. Other countries must follow India's example. Japan, Mexico, and Brazil are a few of those who are already using India's pioneer experiment as a model and already produce their own multipurpose food. Malnutrition is preventable. This is what will happen every time you give money to the Meals for Millions Foundation. And we need a lot of money because a lot of hungry people will try to sleep tonight without any food in their stomachs. But every penny counts. If you're interested in going further, write. Or better still, send a check to Meals for Millions, 215 West 7th Street, Los Angeles 14, California, USA. 3 cents will buy 1 meal.
Good night, Eddie. Thanks. This program tonight was indeed People to People. Good night, and thank you.
For millions, dreams can all come true. That cup of love, that dash of joy will be